What happens when two tech giants redefine the world, but in completely different ways? Nvidia and Apple aren't just companies, they're visionaries, shaping computing, design, and human experience. Today we explore their stories, strategies, and innovations, and uncover why their rivalry isn't direct but profoundly impactful for the future of technology. 1. Origins and founders. Every tech giant has a story, and Nvidia and Apple couldn't be more different. Apple was founded in 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne in a small garage in California. Apple's journey began with personal computers, but Steve Jobs' vision transformed it into a global lifestyle brand. Apple's focus on design, simplicity, and user experience made technology accessible, elegant, and aspirational. Over decades, Apple expanded into smartphones, tablets, wearables, and services, turning its ecosystem into a seamless experience for millions worldwide. Nvidia, founded in 1993 by Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Preem, started with graphics processing units, GPUs, for gaming. Nvidia's focus was technical excellence and innovation in computing, not aesthetics or lifestyle branding. Over time, Nvidia GPUs became critical for artificial intelligence, data centers, and autonomous vehicles. Nvidia's strength lies in performance, computing power, and enabling new technology, shaping the backbone of modern computing. First insight: Apple creates experiences humans love. Nvidia creates technology humans rely on. 2. Different business strategies. Apple and Nvidia dominate technology, but their approaches are fundamentally different. Apple excels at vertical integration and user experience. From hardware to software to services, Apple controls the ecosystem. iPhones, Macs, iPads, and Apple Watches are not just devices. They are gateways to an integrated world. Apple focuses on design, simplicity, and brand loyalty, making users feel connected and invested in its ecosystem. Every product launch is an event. Every feature a story of innovation meeting elegance. Nvidia focuses on high-performance computing and enabling innovation. Its GPUs power gaming, AI research, data centers, and autonomous vehicles. Nvidia doesn't rely on brand mystique. It dominates because its products are critical for performance, speed, and computation. Nvidia's strategy is specialized. Provide the hardware that drives industries forward, from entertainment to science. Insight: Apple builds worlds for humans, Nvidia builds engines that power those worlds. Both strategies are successful, but in very different domains. 3. Innovation and technology. Technology is where Apple and Nvidia shine, but in distinct ways. Apple innovates in user experience, design, and ecosystem integration. The M1 and M2 chips revolutionized personal computing by combining performance and energy efficiency. iOS, macOS, and other Apple software create seamless interactions between devices. Apple's innovation is visible, tactile, and intuitive, designed to delight millions of users daily. From Face ID to AirPods, Apple integrates technology into lifestyle, making it accessible and desirable. Nvidia innovates in raw computing power and advanced processing. Its GPUs, like the RTX series, push the boundaries of graphics, AI, and deep learning. Nvidia's CUDA platform allows researchers and engineers to accelerate complex computations, enabling breakthroughs in AI, simulation, and autonomous systems. Nvidia's innovations are behind the scenes, powering industries and technologies that users might not see but depend on. The takeaway: Apple transforms human interaction with technology. Nvidia transforms what technology can do. One focuses on experience, the other on capability. 4. Market impact and global reach. Apple and Nvidia influence the world differently but profoundly. Apple's impact is cultural and economic. iPhones revolutionized communication, iPads changed education and creativity, and Macs transformed computing. Apple sets trends in design, usability, and branding. Its global ecosystem ensures that users are connected, loyal, and continuously invested in Apple's products and services. Apple doesn't just sell technology, it sells identity and lifestyle. influencing how people interact with devices worldwide. Nvidia's impact is industrial and technological. Nvidia GPUs power data centers, scientific research, AI models, cloud computing, and autonomous vehicles. Nvidia is at the center of innovation for industries ranging from gaming to healthcare to automotive. While less visible to consumers, Nvidia's technology shapes the capabilities of other companies, defining the modern computational landscape. Insight: Apple changes culture, Nvidia changes capability. One defines how people live and work with technology, the other defines what technology can achieve. 5. Financial strategy and valuation. Apple and Nvidia have different financial dynamics. Apple generates massive revenue through hardware sales, services, and ecosystem lock-in. Its profitability comes from high-margin products, brand loyalty, and recurring revenue from services like iCloud, Apple Music, and the App Store. Apple's financial strategy ensures stability, brand value, and long-term growth. Nvidia's financial strength comes from specialized technology with high demand. GPUs for AI, gaming, and data centers command premium pricing. Nvidia's valuation reflects its central role in powering innovation across industries. Investors bet on future potential and dominance in high-tech sectors. Lesson: Apple profits from people. Nvidia profits from progress. Both succeed, but from different foundations. One human-centric, the other technology-centric. 6. Future strategies. Looking ahead, Apple and Nvidia are both shaping the next era of technology, but in unique ways. Apple continues to expand its ecosystem with AR/VR devices, health tech, and AI integration. Apple's goal is to create an immersive, intelligent ecosystem that blends hardware, software, and services seamlessly. Every new product strengthens the interconnected world Apple offers its users. Nvidia focuses on AI, autonomous vehicles, cloud computing, and high-performance GPUs. Nvidia is not just a hardware company, it is a technology enabler for industries worldwide. Its investments in AI research, GPUs, and software platforms are creating the backbone of future computing. Future insight. Apple dreams of human-centric technology. Nvidia builds the engines that make these dreams possible. The intersection of their strengths will define the next decades of innovation. 7. Cultural and strategic differences. Apple and Nvidia also differ culturally and strategically. Apple is consumer-focused, design-driven, and brand-oriented. Its culture emphasizes simplicity, perfection, and storytelling. Steve Jobs' philosophy of making technology beautiful continues to influence every product. Apple's innovation is visible, accessible, and aspirational. Nvidia is engineer-focused, performance-driven, and industry-oriented. Its culture emphasizes technical excellence, precision, and enabling breakthroughs. Nvidia's innovation might not be visible to the average user, but it is critical to industries and research that define the future. Insight. Apple shapes human experience. Nvidia shapes the limits of technology. Together, they represent complementary forces in the tech world. One makes technology lovable, the other makes it powerful. Conclusion. Apple and Nvidia are titans, but in different arenas. Apple transforms how humans interact with technology, creating intuitive, beautiful, and immersive experiences. Nvidia powers the backbone of innovation, enabling AI, gaming, and autonomous technologies that define modern computing. The future of tech depends on both. Apple's human-centric vision meets Nvidia's computational power. One changes how we live, the other changes what technology can do. Whether you're inspired by Apple's elegance or impressed by Nvidia's performance, the truth is clear. The tech revolution is shaped by both, and their influence will continue to define the world for decades to come. Like, share, and subscribe.